risk, they were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win. They were scared to attempt. Lost sleep, lost friends, still went all in. Now my name got weight when I step in a room. Same mouths that doubted wanna ask what I do. I don't flex for attention, I flex for the pain. For the times I was broke but still kept my faith. If it look easy now, just know it wasn't then. That's why they hate seeing me win.
What's going on, everybody? Now, before we get into what's going on right now, this is a different type of stream. This is a different type of stream. So every video, every live stream I do, we sponsored over here. The next big thing is to get a brand deal. I'm getting sponsorships. Now it's time to up the antes. You feel me? It's time to up the antes. So let me get some breakfast real quick. get some breakfast. What are you doing, Luna? But to anybody that's watching, we're about to get into it. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've had so many things going on. It's like fireworks going off. So the furnace is fixed. We had another wreck of the vehicles outside. For the proof. Um, what else? A lot's been going on, but we got this right here. DOICH. This is a sponsored live stream. The sponsored live stream. I got the code coming in from the Nightbot, respectfully. Yeah. But this is who sponsors this, right here. Make sure everything is copacetic. What's good? Oh yeah, I'm good. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. All right, I have to make sure that y'all can hear me. So let me get to my camera real quick. Get to my camera. All right, so this is the brand that I'm sponsored by, Deutsch. I got this. I've been had this for I don't know how long. It smells good. It smells good. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna put this over to the side because I gotta get some breakfast in my belly. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, go ahead and go to sleep, man. Go ahead and go to sleep. I'm about to make some food. I'm about to make some grub because I'm actually hungry. Oh, let's see. Is my hold up? Is my stuff ain't working, bro? Oh, I don't know why my stuff ain't logged in. Mm. Let's get with you, Beach. What's up with you? Trying to figure out why my TS ain't working. Bro, what is this? Get off me. I'm trying to figure out why my TS is tripping. Bro. Get out of here. Go to YouTube. I don't know why. Bro. Why don't I see my why don't I see my stuff? One, two, three. Why ain't my timers working? So let me see real quick. I gotta find it. Hmm. I'm trying to make sure everything is good. don't see why. One second. All right, so I guess it's working. It just ain't working how it normally does. But let's get into these videos for sure. So how's everybody doing? It's a lovely day. Now no vehicle we have. Got a whole list of things to talk about. Now,
Look at the hat though. Y'all ain't peeping the blue jean derby.
I like that. Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
What,
Hey
you got the
everybody, how
Levi's?
y'all doing?
You got the
Good.
Levi's stamp on it too?
Levi and Hollister, and neither one of them approved it. And Wrangler, okay.
Afternoon, y'all.
What
Good evening,
up?
good afternoon, Patrick.
Hey, with the Beyonce cosplay, I like it.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
Pat, what's those two strings? Is that from a hoodie?
These two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a cape on.
For his corset.
Why was
He
that
put
your
on the
first
wrong
thought?
way.
Pat, if you came on here with a cape, it would not be out of your realm.
I would address that I'm wearing a cape. I wouldn't
No.
just try to slide that into the show.
You don't
Pat,
ever
you
address them dumb shoes you be wearing. So
Or the
I don't see why
hats,
you would address
or
the
the
cape.
backpacks.
What dumb shoes?
All of them, Pat. You be wearing the dumbest shoes.
I have dumb shoes?
Yes. One of them are milk cartons or something.
Yo.
Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Yeah, let's get some positive energy going.
Pat. You know how we do, Pat.
Trying to get that heat off of them.
Oh, you got the hat wall.
Pat,
Ooh.
Look
The
at
law
these
is always-
dude's shoes.
you know I'm real country about the hats. You know I don't play about
That's
mine.
Pat's shoes. See?
That's not mine.
Yeah, that's not his. It was some dude I saw at the well.
Pat probably want those though. He probably wait. Let me see.
Hey,
Get the
let me see them
shoes.
shoes again.
You see
Hold
that
on, let me
ass
see-
he
let me
had?
see that footwork.
Can I get a hoo-hoo?
Is he always this extra?
Ever since the crescents got bigger.
Why does he move like that?
It's all in the hips. Oh, yeah.
At YoPlay, we always select the best strawberries. Perfectly ripe.
And don't worry,
That's why our yogurt is so good.
I'm going to purchase a YouTube Premium, so I don't have to worry about these ads. Don't worry about the ads.
YoPlay, America's
Until I
favorite
get
strawberry yogurt.
my taxes.
I was like,
Them
those are
motherfuckers is big. Them the homie
Do
don't play that
y'all
3000.
like, to the ladies on here, you too, Pat? Do y'all like men with big butts or no?
wow.
Do we like what?
Men with big butts. Like if it's like he got muscles, but he got a big butt too.
First of all, being shaped like your mama on the backside is wild. Boy, it's wild, and you can't help the body that you get. But is hips involved too? Is he hippie
No.
as well?
He ain't shaped like Big Mama. He just got a big butt.
He just got to be. Oh, well,
I like
I'll
that.
let that slide. You can't help if you come from a wagon family.
I like that. I like a football butt. I like an athletic butt.
I like a
Football
big
butt?
booty. Yeah.
What's a football butt?
You know,
Football players.
muscle butt is real round.
Yes,
can
track
tell
when
you
they
been-
run track or they run
Right.
a lot. You know,
We can tell you've been like Pop Warner athlete. You've always played sports. You ain't been sitting on your ass your whole life. You've been out there moving it.
Football players got ass? That's
Yes.
that is
For
okay.
Pat's like, dang, I got these two little
Yeah.
flapjacks back here. You been
I didn't know that
gaming
was
your
a-
whole life.
I didn't know that was a term.
Pat, that's because you biracial, ain't you? You don't know nothing about that.
Oh,
I mean, I'm mostly black. the splash of white.
Flash of Chinese.
Splash of white is funny.
Like one pump from Starbucks.
One pump from Starbucks is crazy.
How was everybody weekend?
Fantastic. How was your weekend?
Mine was chill. I was just telling Jasmine I did a little staycation, just ducked off, and
Where you went?
one of my favorite hotels downtown.
The Charlie's Chocolate Factory? Where you went?
The Charlie's Chocolate Factory? That's not even what it was called.
I know, right? But you knew what I was talking about.
Okay.
Where you went to here?
I'll say the name of the hotel on the thing. I'll text it to you. I ain't trying to blow up the spot, but
Why you be there all the time?
Huh?
You be there all the time?
I do. Well, not all the time, but like when I do staycation.
It's that hourly hotel. That's the little motel.
The quarters in the bed, and the bed do like that.
Yep, you put the quarter in
Hourly
there.
is crazy.
Nah, but they got a 24-hour kitchen, so I was like, sold.
Oh, okay. Why would the bed shake, y'all? What I never understood. Why would the bed shake?
Hey, little extra motion in the
A little
ocean. baby.
extra, yeah, because somebody ain't know what they was doing. The people who go there don't know what they doing,
Right.
so they need a little help. They need a little help in the bed area.
And I heard you last week too, Meg, saying Tahir's missing because he's getting his new shoes hammered on to his
You
foot.
did say that.
I did. Sorry. I didn't think you was gonna hear me.
I have to watch the episode.
How
I was
your
like,
horseshoes fitting now? Since you got them resized, how they fitting on you?
They probably look better on your hoofs, but I digress.
Wow.
He out there moving like a Clydesdale. Is
Right.
All right.
You know he got that
wagon.
He got a Clydesdale wagon too. He had
I
Clydesdale.
lost
He
a
out there
lot of
with that.
mine when I lost the weight. So I used
hip.
to have hips and ass.
You
You're not
did used
shaped-
to have a bunkie on you to hear.
Yeah. So
You
you
look
no
like
longer
Big
shaped
Mama.
like no longer look like Big Mama. You like Auntie now.
Yeah, I look like
The
TT.
skinny Auntie.
Mhm.
The auntie with the Altima.
Yeah.
With the
With
short
the-
haircut.
You
her
gonna give me
son
more
is
than
a
the
king.
Altima. You gonna give me more than the Altima.
But
You
it's
give me
a
an
good
old
Altima.
series
She keep it
Lexus, but you
clean.
ain't giving me that Altima.
She keep it clean though. She keep that thing clean, bro. And she got you got the floor mats in it. The new floor mats that you got for O'Reilly's. You ain't got the standard issue ones. Right.
Hey.
I'm in the midst of a blizzard right now, guys. I don't know if y'all know that.
Hey,
Listen,
Wait, where are you at?
I
What city are
rescheduled
you in?
Gigi
I'm in
because
South Carolina and we are in the middle of a blizzard. We have 2 inches of snow outside and my
What?
region is crippled.
is it actively snowing right now?
No, it snowed 2 days ago and we're still trying to get over it.
Hey,
We're
can
still
you go?
trying to get over it.
Can you go
It's
grab
2
some
inches
snow?
of snow outside and we can't handle it at all.
Go.
I'm
Can you
panicking
grab
right
some and make a snowball for us?
now. It's not that kind of snow.
That's
What
ice.
kind of snow is it? Oh,
It's too okay. Have you ever? So when I was a kid, I was born in the 80s. The snow was real snow. This snow right here, it's too soft.
Okay, it's the powder snow. Ugh.
Right, it's the powder snow.
It don't pack well.
It's photo shoot snow.
Not fun.
Right,
Playing.
Wow.
Right. So yeah, we are in the middle
waste.
of a blizzard.
The
Please
freaking
pray
waste.
for the South. We are crippled by this oncoming winter weather. We are not prepared for this.
I had to reschedule Gigi because I was gonna have her come on last week, but she was like, I don't know if we're gonna have power. We're supposed to get some snow. I was like,
that was the first blizzard, and now this is the second one.
Dang.
We are in torrential times here in the South.
Oh, you got the one that we just got I'm in Atlanta. We just got the little flurries from that same thing, the same storm that got you.
It's melting though, so let me stop being dramatic. But everything's still closed.
Yeah, you said 2 inches.
2 inches. We got
That's
2
like
inches.
12 in South Carolina, girl. That's like 12.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said pray for us. Please pray for us during these trying times.
That's hilarious.
Please.
I didn't even pick up on that. This whole time, Jasmine was like, "You're not in any danger."
Father God, I know you sneezed. Father God, I know you sneezed and some spit came down on them. Please, like, what?
Please pray for us. Prayer warriors, we need you now. We need you now, prayer warriors.
Gigi,
did
do you
y'all
have
see
a
that
snow
story?
hat?
Did y'all see that story about the guy who
Hold on, wait a minute.
went to
What you say,
jail?
Pat? Do I have a snow hat?
Do you have a snow hat? I was just
Absolutely. Hold on, sir.
You're feeding my grand dog Blue, right?
Purina 1.
But Blue's got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, barley.
Purina 1 has chicken, rice flour, corn gluten meal, whole grain corn, chicken byproduct meal.
Let's switch to Blue.
It's wrong for me to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, considering I'm also Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But ever since my first Cinnadust covered bite, I can't hide who I am. Must Cinnadust.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on, Gigi.
That's the snow hat? That don't look warm?
It does, actually.
Yeah.
You see all that fur?
Not that booyah.
Exactly. Hell yeah, I got a snow hat. And then I have on the porch watching the snow hat.
Ooh, fire.
Hold on.
Now, don't try to hide. We didn't already seen the bus down.
You there it is. That's right. Because see these hats right here. I make these. Just in case you don't want to put your
that's protective hairstyle.
Right. You don't want to mess up your wig, so you just do it on the sides. And then you put your hats on.
That's smart.
She got the cul-de-sac wig on, bro.
I like that.
Girl,
one.
that look like you about to call somebody on the people. That's a Karen looking hat.
This is my final call fitted.
That's my favorite one. I like that one.
Okay. This is me on the porch watching the snow. Not actually getting in it.
You can't just attach a scarf and say it's a snow hat, though.
First of all, you see, and this is where you missed it, Pat. You got to keep up, baby. This is on the porch snow hat. I
But it's
showed
still
you the
snowing.
real snow hat.
Nah, she's not getting off the porch. That's sitting on the porch.
Right, this is sitting on the porch watching the snow.
At the comfort of your own house, yes.
Making comments about the snow.
Got you.
In long, drawn out Southern words. Oh my God.
Long drawn out.
And
did you
then
make
find
that hat,
outfit.
Gigi?
Huh?
Did you make those hats?
Yeah.
Girl, yeah. You know, ain't nobody sold this to me.
That's really good. You're very talented.
Interesting.
Thank you, honey.
Do you
I
sell
never
your
seen
hats?
Davy Crockett and Clemson together.
Right. Because
Do you
when
sell
think of
these?
When you think of trapper fur, you automatically think of South Carolina. You know, it's where you think of.
Okay.
Jasmine asks, do you sell the hats, Gigi, or you just make everything one-on-one?
Those are one of one. I buy things that I like and then come home and turn it into things that I love. Just let me be me, man.
I love creativity.
Be you, Gigi. Don't ever change.
Who you is.
Yeah, let me be the person that I am.
Did you make that one too?
This week, hell yeah.
No, that hat, the denim hat.
Yeah, are you talking about Billie Jean Sings the Blues?
Oh my God.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
The end of the
It's really
year.
nice. I really like that.
Thank you.
The denim.
Darkwing
You
Duck.
are an absolute gem.
Let's go.
Gem.
Okay.
Listen, this is about as good a spot as any for us to jump into the first topic of the day. Before we do, I want to give a shout out to our special guest. We got Jasmine W in the building. Bam, 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 bam.
Also, I will be trying the Deutsch. I will be trying this after I eat my breakfast. And I'm gonna have to take a walk to Family Dollar so I can get some trash bags and whatnot.
New podcast alert. Bam, 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 bam.
Yes.
We also got Gigi LaFleur in the building, back for the one time, kicking off 2026 strong. OG Squad is here. We got Patrick Cloud. We got Meg on shoulders, and I'm to hear more. We're going to jump into this first topic right after this.
Look, take a second to think about this, all right? Every guy has a go-to piece, don't they? The shoes that go with everything, that one pair of jeans that fits just right, that t-shirt that always looks clean no matter what you pair it with. You just grab them, go, and they work every single time. But most ED at GLD.com. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you.
Would you rather have an unlimited gift card to your favorite restaurant versus your favorite clothing store?
My favorite restaurant.
Unlimited.
My favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant. What you mean?
You know what?
Probably clothes.
I feel like I feel like food is the easy option because you're gonna get hungry every day. You go to the store, you got unlimited funds on there. You can get everything you want in one day. Don't have to go back for a couple months.
But you'll get sick of it.
You get sick of what?
The restaurant. If you ate there that much, and restaurants don't change their menus, but your favorite store is probably bringing in new things every season. So I feel like you would be able to spend more without getting sick of it, as opposed to the restaurant, which is like you can only get your favorite thing so many times.
Are we allowed to get stuff for other people in either situation, or just your own personal meal, own clothes?
Personal.
Okay.
I would do clothes because I can resell the clothes. I can't resell a meal. So I would just get the unlimited clothes.
I didn't even think
up
about
a little
that.
chop
That's
shop.
what I was thinking as well, Jasmine.
A chop shop?
Right.
Jasmine thinking like a booster. I like it.
What store would y'all pick, or restaurant would y'all pick?
If it wasn't a steakhouse for me, it would have to be something that has like a lot
7-Eleven?
For clothes?
And food.
For the food.
Both. For both. That's funny. Yeah. His favorite clothes on. This is
That's
flip-flops.
crazy.
7-Eleven. No, for real, what would y'all
probably pick
pick?
Cheesecake Factory. They got options.
They got a big menu.
They do.
We never get tired enough.
That is true.
That's true.
They
are
have
like
seasonal
Costco.
cheesecakes.
Seasonal cheesecakes.
That's a good
I think I
idea.
would pick the clothes too. I would pick the clothes. Like, even though with the restaurant, once you work in a restaurant for so long, you learn how to make up meals in there until they get a new promo item coming through. But yeah, you can only eat there for so long before you just be like, the hell with Applebee's.
But what clothing store would y'all pick?
Gigi going with Dots.
So first of all, please don't ever play with Gigi like that, because she's going to the trend center. City Trends.
City Trends. Dang.
City Trends and Rainbow.
City Trends, everything in City Trends don't cost but $1.
That's why I want to go on in there.
Yeah, why would you do that? This is unlimited.
Send me on in there. Now, my favorite
Send me on in there.
My store that I want the unlimited card to.
I'm going Nike. I feel like shoes count, right?
Yeah, you count
Yeah, I would say shoes count.
That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything else is just
You wear
like,
Nikes, man?
Yep. I wear Nikes.
I don't think I've ever seen you with like laced shoes. Like,
oh my God.
Not
Classic
even being
white-
funny.
classic
When
white
like,
man
hold
behavior.
on. Do you usually wear like Nikes when we?
That's
be shooting?
hella funny. No, it'd be a combination of Nikes and stuff that doesn't really have a name, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen you in Nikes. I feel like I said, your little stupid shoes. I be seeing them on you.
Or Crocs.
What kind of shoes? What kind of shoes he be having on?
Them little stupid shoes, girl.
Stupid shoes. Crocs.
Crazy.
Oh, Crocs.
Funny.
Patrick, Patrick, do you ever wear your hair down?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, girl. He
Have a
look
bald
like
spot in the middle.
Jesus. He be
I've
looking
never
like.
seen it
Not
down.
look like Jesus.
You do
Hey,
look like
you have a
that.
bald
Jesus
spot in
look
the
like
middle.
that. They said he wasn't that cute. That's why I'm saying you look like Jesus. Put your hair down. Show the people. The Bible said he just had
Who
a
said
regular
Jesus
face.
wasn't that cute?
The Bible said he just was regular.
Well, you ain't
no-
never hear about him having no bitches, so maybe he was kind of ugly.
Or maybe
What verse was
everybody
that?
played their position.
Let me
What
pull
verse
that up
was
for
that?
you.
Jesus
I'll
was
pull that up
ugly.
for you. He wasn't ugly. He just was regular face. He wasn't like super handsome. Because like the Bible lists some people as super like handsome, fine, great stature. But they didn't say that. They said Jesus. Let me say. I'm gonna tell
He
you
was a
what it said.
carpenter though, so he could have had a little cut up to him. He might have been cut up in the arm region.
This is crazy.
No, Jesus got to be fine. I can't follow nobody who ain't fine. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jasmine.
It's
Somehow.
Isaiah 53:2. It said he looked like an ordinary man without striking features to attract attention. So he just
So
was.
he's John Legend.
That was a nigga. That was a nigga's point of view.
Man
was
called
just
you a
regular.
basic bitch, Pat.
Well, I mean, this was like this was BC. Was this BC? This is BC, right? This was or this was C.
This is just C because he ain't. Yeah, he not
NC.
Put your hair down and prove me wrong. Put your hair down.
First of all, if he would have said the niggas,
cul-de-sac in the middle of your dread.
nah, if he would have said the niggas fine, he would have got stoned to death. So where's
He's not fine because the reason was so that he wouldn't draw too much attention to his physical features. It was about who he was, Jesus, not like.
What was he supposed to say though?
Does he not look like
so
Jesus?
we can see.
This is the most Jesus I've ever looked, though. I don't know why.
Push it back so we can see.
I don't know why.
Push it back so we can see, Pat.
Push what back?
The front. I need to see if you got a cul-de-sac in right here.
You mean
In
like
front
am I
cap
bald?
part. Let's
No,
see.
not bald.
Okay. All right. You still got a little grass on
You see what I'm saying? And then Jesus Middle Eastern. I feel like Pat in this nose, he look Middle Eastern. This is Jesus'
I don't know.
face.
Yeah. He got a little Owen Wilson on it. A little bit.
Pat, you look like I feel like Jesus looked like this.
You think so?
It's a good thing
Y'all
you
calling
don't
me
do coke,
ugly.
boy. It would be a
I
lot.
feel like Pat a little too fair skinned. I feel like Jesus would have had a little more tone to him.
No, I feel like Pat, he too little.
Voice. Yeah,
Yeah,
deeper
I don't
voice
feel
too.
like Pat arms big enough to be a carpenter of stature in the community.
What is going on?
Like you don't seem like he recommended a lot.
Gigi, he made baby doll house furniture. So it was like a little
So that's
popsicle
weird
stick
because he don't even
bed.
have no kids.
Yeah,
Why you
yeah.
making doll houses?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
I feel like yes. Look, this picture of Jesus, that's what Jesus was looking like. You know that long nose picture that they be showing, but it's really like a white man. I feel like Pat kind of looked like that.
Cue it up, Meg. I know you got it. I know you got it queued up, Meg. Cue it up.
Hold on. Sorry, Pat.
How y'all gonna call me Jesus and Jesus was ugly? This is.
No, he wasn't ugly. He was
Meg
just
said
regular.
that.
He was just regular looking.
You said a nigga named Isaiah said it.
Like the man don't live in.
He said Isaiah. He said a nigga named Isaiah.
What was the verse?
It's Isaiah. Hold on. 53. Hold on. I gotta go back to it. Because I'm over here trying to pull this picture for you.
So because Isaiah said he's regular looking, that's what all of us say about our nigga friends. You look regular. You look normal.
Yeah.
Okay. But if our friend was beautiful or handsome, we would say that. Oh, my girl is beautiful. Or like, my home. Okay, he kind of handsome.
But a man wrote this.
A man in Jerusalem back in C.
Because he didn't.
Was he supposed to say thy was fine? Nigga
Yeah,
was getting
he's supposed to
hung.
say
I
something
mean,
like,
they might be like, yo, he
my
used to get
homeboy
all the
put that shit
Jezebels.
on.
He used to get all the Jezebels, all the Franklin,
Right.
all the myrrh.
he could have said something to gas Jesus up
All
because
the
dudes be
Frankenstein.
gassing each other up now.
First of all, Jesus could have had bitches. He could have wiped it from the history. He could have been like, man, just start the story when I'm 33 years old. He had the power to do that. So he could have had, man, like 16 to 33.
Get that shit out of here.
He could have been pulling all of them.
Right, because
You know
they did leave out a large portion and not tell us. It was pretty much like, do as I say, not as I do, bitch ass.
Yeah,
And then
God's
they just
son.
kept going.
You don't think they was lining up for God's son? He just took all that. He just erased all that. He erased all them chapters.
Jesus drove a Camry. They said it was basic as hell, cloth seats.
Listen, I line up for God's great nephew. So
So you finna be led astray easily.
Man,
See, that's Pat right there.
Oh,
That looks nothing like me. You sound like a white woman.
Hold on now, Pat.
There you
Wait
go,
a minute
Pat.
now. Hold on now.
The white
Pat. Show
people
it again.
version of you.
I don't know, Pat.
Damn, when I got serious, it kind of.
Pat. Yeah, Pat, man. It's yeah. Because right in the nose region, it's looking real Shaw's of Sunset. So I can see
what that
it's
mean?
got the
You
That's
look
it.
Middle Eastern, Pat. For real.
Right.
You look. If you didn't, you would definitely fit. If you moved to like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, somewhere, you would fit. This put the little head wrap on you. You would fit. You have a Middle Eastern face.
Yeah, but they make women cover their faces though, Meg. So he would still have to.
Wow.
Oh
This is
wow.
just-
Oh, not
On
inshallah.
every
Habibi.
angle.
not with the straight face to here.
Meg, what
Okay,
form
that's
would you
every
get your
angle.
gift card to?
You said what?
What form would you get your gift card to?
First of all, you said form. You didn't even say the word right. So don't go try to roast me and you can't even talk. Okay.
I said form.
With your little stupid tongue, you need to get a speech therapy with your unlimited gift card.
I never
Speech
will.
pathologist.
I never will.
You and the other kindergartners in the same class. Speech therapy every Tuesday at 3 p.m.
It's my calling card.
Never change. Never change.
At YoPlay, we always select the best strawberries. Perfectly ripe. That's why our yogurt is so good. YoPlay, America's favorite strawberry yogurt.
Can I get a hoo-hoo?
Is he always this extra?
Ever since the crescents got bigger.
Why does he move like that?
It's all in the hips.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fuck up work.
I don't know where I would get. Like, I don't have a favorite clothing store. I just be like, oh, that's cute. Get it from here. Oh, that's cute. Get it from here. So that's why I'm like, what clothing store would I pick? Like,
Right.
Shein, Fashion Nova? Like, I don't know.
Which I can totally understand that sentiment. Like you just shop wherever.
Yeah, and if I see something cute, I'm like, well, I'm gonna get that. But like, I don't have a favorite store.
That is definitely my energy.
Oh yes, look at the kind. Look at they tried to turn the white Jesus black. That's you, okay, Pat.
Oh,
See,
I guess
Pat, you don't see the resemblance.
I'm starting to.
Oh, this the Jesus from. Hold on, wait a minute. Now this Jesus right here got a texturizer.
Pat, look to the side like the picture.
This Jesus right here got something going on with it. My Jesus look real Black History, man.
Pat, turn your head to the side. Mimic the
Like,
photo.
Other way,
side.
other way to match Jesus.
Let
Look
me
up.
see.
That's your brother. That's your brother.
Pat, you look like Jesus.
That's
Blaspheme. Y'all just think any nigga with dreads looks like Jesus.
No, that's not
No,
true.
Pat, don't.
Because also, I don't think Jesus would have had time to get his roots twisted, and you never have yours done.
You know what?
That's a good point.
Man, in your
Jesus too
ass,
busy.
that
Valid
boy.
point.
Jesus was doing miracles. He ain't had no time to go sit in nobody, get his head twisted.
Feeding whole villages, walking on water, you know what I'm saying? Turning water into wine. It's busy. He ain't got time to go sit in between somebody's legs.
Right. You busy playing Pokemon tournaments, so you also don't have time to get your hair done. So it's kind of
you got to catch them all. You got to catch them all.
Hold on. My God don't sit between nobody's legs, okay? My God sit in the chair and they stand up behind him. Don't please don't put fallacies out on the Lord that I serve, okay? No.
They hadn't made chairs back then.
Mine
They hadn't made chairs yet. It was just
mine
benches.
sit in a chair and then they stand up and work around him. Like
mine sit in their lap.
Wait a minute now.
Mine sit in their lap while he get his hair done.
Who?
That's how my guy
Who doing the hair though?
I don't know.
Why? We can't just sit in a chair? Wait, who's standing up while getting their hair?
Well, the stylist stands up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sit in the chair and then the person stand behind you.
Oh, yeah.
You know? How's y'all getting y'all hair done?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. I wrap my arms and legs around my stylist like a koala bear, and then they do mine.
They're really trying to get to them edges like that. They trying hard to get to them edges, boy. Sit still, goddammit.
Hey, Pat, you wait so long in between getting your hair retwisted. Did you see like a price jump? Like when you went one time, it was like $60 and you went back, it was like $140.
They treat that nigga like he got virgin hair every time he come in there. If he waiting in between appointments.
Maybe ask that nigga, you just got out? How I get like
do you get like once a year? Seriously, how often you go?
His locks don't even look like that old. Like he gets one twisted. How often do you get it done, Pat?
It is like once.
Anytime
like once a year.
Bet, anytime he loses a bet, somebody will be like, "I dare you to go get your locks redone." He'd be like,
How often for real, Pat?
Still look good though. He don't look stressed. You ever seen them people with them locks and they be like
it be short right here.
Yeah, and then
this long, these long.
He don't look.
he at the anybody at your job hiring stage. He not at the like you got some spare change.
Right. He don't look
the
like
spare change is different, but like he definitely gonna ask it. Hey, your job hiring? They hiring over at your job?
Anybody? Hey, you think I can have the piece of that short that you smoking? You think I can have that short the old boy just gave you? He don't look like that just yet.
Hey, you got an extra black amount? You got an extra black amount?
Extra, nigga. What you mean an extra?
The longest Pat roast we've ever done.
How long you gonna let him get, Pat? You gonna let him get this to the top of your ass?
Wait, what?
How long are you gonna let the locks
Jasmine,
get?
what is going on?
Oh, first of all,
Jasmine, what is going on?
That's a crazy way of measuring it. Imagine I was like, oh yeah, just till it gets to the top of my ass.
Yeah.
Long ass locks that be tickling my ass crack.
Period.
Wow.
Wait, for real, Pat, you didn't answer how often you get these done.
Once a month or every 2 months if it's
once a month. Is she good at it? Because it don't never look like it.
Pat, what you do to me? Pat, what did you do?
You ever see you see when a dog like first get a bath and then he dry off and he just start rubbing on the floor, like just trying to.
Oh my god!
And he'd be like.
So while I'm gone, you'll feed Rosie Blue Buffalo?
I got Imes.
But Blue has deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal.
Well, Imes has chicken, ground whole grain corn, ground whole grain sorghum, chicken byproduct meal. We're switching to Blue.
It's wrong for me to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, considering I'm also Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But ever since my first Cinnadust covered bite, I can't hide who I am. Must Cinnadust.
I ain't never seen your scalp. And when you get them done, you're supposed to be able to see your scalp.
It's still soft.
What? Do she use product when she twists it?
It looks really good when they do it. I just don't maintain it because
you don't let it stay.
But that's what I'm saying. What do you do to not make? You just like wash it the next day?
No, I don't cover it when I take showers or when I go to sleep.
Hey, listen, everybody want to be a nigga, but everybody don't know how to be a nigga. And what are you doing? You can't, like, what's the point? This the shit I be talking about. Like, if you
actually, Gigi, that's actually spot on for a nigga. Nigga spend some money on some shit, he finna go fuck up. That's some nigga shit.
I don't know. This seems like the cast of the wire behavior. Like, why are you not tying your
Holy
fucking hair
shit! That's the grimiest example you could have given.
Hey, remember?
If I just sat in the chair and got a retwist, and then you gonna hop straight in the shower with no do rag on, no bonnet or nothing.
Remember when he said a sprinkle of white, like a one pump?
That's how I know. That's how I know.
That one
because
pump
why
coming
you ain't tied your
through.
hair up?
That's that.
Hey,
Why
what
you
is
ain't
the
tied your
point
hair
of
up?
right? Why you get them redone if you just
What you get them done for if you gonna just look like Jim Jones? That shit is crazy.
To separate them, you have to separate them.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your
Or else
point?
they all grow together. So I just do it for the upkeep. But I mean,
You
I
don't have the personality.
You had to call that man Capo.
You don't have the personality for wigs, Patrick. You don't.
For what?
For wigs. When you said you don't let them grow together, you don't have the personality for that.
Oh yeah, that's like that deep Florida shit. Nah.
Yeah, you don't have the spirit for that. Like, you got to be ready to take a nigga out from his knees if you gonna wear wigs, and you don't have that energy. Thank you.
I don't think they look that bad, Pat.
They don't look bad, but I want Pat to stop wasting people's time if he gonna go in there and get them done and then come out and rub his head against the damn corduroy.
You need to just get it. What is it? Crochet, like the ones where it's like where you use the needle to just like, you know what I'm saying, to knot them within themselves, so then you don't have to keep getting it twisted. Pat,
you want me to make you one of these? You just say fuck it, then, boy. You gotta waste your time.
No,
you know what I mean?
You mean the George Washington? No thanks.
Yeah, the Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, I mean, on that Philly shit. Hey, I can get you a little cul-de-sac if you want one.
I think I need one of those, actually.
Me too.
Cul-de-sac cutie. Let me know. I'll send you one.
Can I have a long straight one? I want like
right.
Oh, you want a cul-de-sac bust down?
Yes.
Bust it down. Okay.
That.
I see what I can work out for you.
Oh my God.
I hope those don't catch on.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a strap over mine.
We're gonna be hatfished out here.
And that's exactly why you don't look shit like Jesus, because my God wouldn't say nothing like that.
Let's put it to a vote, man. We going with the gift card to the restaurant, your favorite restaurant, or your favorite clothing store?
I think we all agreed on clothes.
Clothing.
Yeah.
Unanimous with the clothing. We're gonna jump into this next topic right after this.
Look, every group has someone who insists on doing things the hard way. I know a person in my group that does it all the time. And that friend is still paying for a subscription they forgot they even had. That one refusing to update their phone because it still works. That's someone who still overpays for wireless in 2020 extra. Initial plan term only. Over 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. Additional term supply. See mintmobile.com.
Next question of the day. We have Denzel Washington versus Leo DiCaprio. And whoever you pick, the other person's work, all of it is gone.
Wait a minute, huh? What?
So Leo DiCaprio versus Denzel Washington. And whoever the other person is that you don't pick, all their work is always gone. All of it's gone.
So if I pick Leo, Denzel shit get gone?
All of it.
What the hell Denzel do that you making him pay for Leo's mistakes?
Huh?
This seems a little racist to me, especially during Black History Month.
How is it racist? You can pick Denzel.
Yeah.
The power is in your hands.
But he said if I pick Denzel, the other person's work is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Leo's work would be gone.
Oh, okay, so if I say I want Denzel to stay, I definitely want Leo's work gone. Yeah, I want Leo's work gone.
Okay, so let's go through Leo's work because I don't know. So let's see. He's had
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
Never
Don't Look Up. The Revenant. The Wolf of Wall Street. Gatsby. Django.
He also did Goodwill Hunting.
Inception. Yeah, Goodwill Hunting. Inception. Shutter Island.
Yeah. Ooh, Shutter Island, so good.
He got
Aviator.
This
Gangs
man
of New
don't do
York.
nothing but play horror movies of black life done in white settings.
Titanic?
I think he just did that once.
Okay, the Titanic is a horror of black life. The ride over here.
Okay,
Look how
I'll
horrible
give
it
you that.
was.
I'll take that
Okay,
one.
I see
Titanic.
it.
Okay,
yeah.
the other movie he did, what was it? Inception.
Mm-hmm.
He was living in his head, just a mist of just a multitude of horrible things going on in that man's head, and people are telling him it's not happening, but it really is. Is that not nigga 101?
I'm not giving you Inception.
Is that not
I'm not giving
in
you
the psyche
Inception.
of them gaslighting us on a continuous basis, telling us that the boogeyman of racism is not happening? But it is.
It would have been funny to see them go into a nigga's dreams, though. That would have been...
Gigi can put a spin on it, baby. Gigi
This
can
man
put a
ain't doing nothing
spin
but play
on
a
it.
horrible goddamn nigga things in white settings.
But then,
But
okay, so
Denzel-
for the Denzel, we have Glory, Malcolm X, Philadelphia, Crimson Tide, Virtuosity, Devil in a Blue Dress, Preacher's
Don't mention
Wife.
Virtuosity. Don't mention
You hear
Virtuosity.
that whole list sound moisturized.
He Got Game, The Bone Collector, The Hurricane, Training Day, Titans, John Q, Antoine Fisher, Manchurian Candidate, American
Equalizer.
Gangster,
That man
Great
got
Debaters,
raised.
Gangster. Oof.
Great
I'm
Debaters,
picking
Book of
Denzel
Eli.
off strength.
That man does deserve 2 plates before the kids eat.
Yes. All
Yeah,
the
listen.
equalizers.
Don't ever tell me to choose between a white man and a black man.
Okay. This is
I don't think this was fair.
I don't think it was fair.
It wasn't.
Not fair to hear.
You should have said Denzel and Will Smith.
Listen,
that's a better.
When I picked it, I didn't even realize we were going to be shooting this in Black History Month. So, with that being said, let's switch it up. Let's go Will Smith and Denzel Washington.
Okay, now we got a little
Now we
fight.
got to think.
Now we cooking.
I don't like how y'all pitted us against each other during Black History.
Yeah, I was about to say, now we have to cut a
I
black.
don't like how y'all
we should
pitted
pit
us
two
against
white people.
each other. I
Why
don't
not
like
two white
it.
people?
I won't participate in this. I think they both won.
Okay, so now Will Smith movies. Let's see.
Leo or Tom Hanks?
Who we got?
Made in America. 6
Wait a second,
Degrees
real quick. I'm sorry. Because that was a good one. Leo versus Tom Hanks
And
would
then
be
we
a
get to
hard
cut
one for me.
We get to cut a white person's history.
Yeah, but if we talk about black people, we get to discuss their work.
There we
you're right,
go.
you're right.
Tell them, Jasmine.
I like how you.
All right,
Before
go ahead,
we
man.
destroy
Go ahead.
it.
Okay, so Will Smith movies: Made in America, 6 Degrees of Separation, All the Bad Boys, All the Men in Blacks, Independence Day, Enemy of the State, Ali, Hitch, I, Robot, The Pursuit of Happiness, Hancock, 7 Pounds, Focus, After Earth, Anchorman 2, Concussion, Collateral Beauty, Suicide Squad, Bright, Aladdin. What is it?
Damn.
Oh, Spies in Disguise in the animated movie. Emancipation, King Richard.
Got kind of weak toward the end. Started showing up.
That's the newer thing.
And Fresh Prince. You have to include Fresh Prince.
Prince.
And don't leave out parents just don't understand.
The music, he does have a music.
Don't leave out Summertime, because Summertime literally was the sound of the summer.
Still is. Once that starts being in a
cookout.
rotation, you know it's summertime. No other song has that type of power.
You also got Millennium. You know what I'm saying?
Relax.
You didn't like
I forgot Pat is a big Will Smith fan.
I was a kid when that dropped. Getting Jiggy with it, Miami. Come on.
Okay, those are
that was classic.
Pat rapper getting jiggy with
Don't
it.
do that. Jasmine, don't do that.
Do it.
Those were good.
He said you got a lotta. No, I'm sorry. You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend. Let's spin. Not a bag with a lot of stuff in it.
Young Money. That's how he sounded when he said that, right?
I mean, it wasn't like poetry, but it was good for what it was.
Okay.
It was a fun song for non-rappers because we can follow along.
I'm definitely being a hater.
And then you also have to give up. How do I do it, I just bite off more than I can chew. Then I chew it.
You talk about the freestyle? Come on.
Yeah, you gotta
Even though
that.
he say,
This
even
is the
though
bounce
I'm an
back.
action star, sometimes I might act bizarre. Right.
Don't
We can't
sleep
leave
on
that out.
Switch. Switch.
Oh gosh.
Hey, turn it over and
He has a lot of songs. I'm just
around
looking
me.
at it. I did not realize he had.
No, I'm not gonna hate on Will. Will did have some bops because I'm not gonna hate.
Oh, just the two of us. That was a fun.
Just the two of us was a good one.
Oh
Denzel,
my God.
Denzel is out of here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm
Will
sorry.
has a
Denzel is
career.
out.
You know what?
Will
I
Smith
think I
has
have to
a
agree with y'all.
career
I think Denzel
stacked with bangers.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just hold on. Let me gather myself.
You gonna get rid of the Men in Black series?
Men in Black.
I think just off of Fresh Prince alone, I was already sold.
You're right. I'm gonna have to get Unc out of here. I'm gonna have to get Unc right out of here.
Come on.
And I love Denzel. I love Denzel.
I
He's
love
great.
Denzel. I love Denzel.
But Jasmine, you did this to us. You made us choose between two blacks.
She hate Black History Month. She hate Black History Month. She
You
hate
made
Black
us
people.
do this.
Jasmine, like there can only be one black person. There's just one.
There can only be one.
There can only she's a
Every
Highlander.
month is Black History Month to me.
That's right.
And you know what's crazy is that they could almost go movie for movie for like type of roles that they played. They both did cop movies. They both did documentary style remakes like Hurricane and Ali. They both like sold it too. Like
they did, absolutely.
Denzel's amazing.
Ali was crazy.
Denzel's amazing, but I feel like this argument isn't as close as we be saying.
Okay, what if we just limited it to movies?
I still think it's not as close as people think.
I mean, if it's just movies, meaning like the music stays, it's just their movies are completely gone.
I feel like when it comes to
wasn't
just
what edged
movies,
him out.
I feel like when it comes to just movies, Denzel is better at carrying a role by himself than Will is. Will, a lot of our favorite movies, he has like a co-star that made us love that movie with Will. Like Men in Black, he had a co-star in there.
Hitch,
he had a co-star in there. Like some of his biggest movies has been with a co-star.
Well,
Where
acting
Denzel
skill
could
isn't
carry
a part of this, right?
Huh?
We're not talking about acting skill. We're just talking about movie for movie, right? Not
movie for movie, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's as close as people make it out to be.
All right,
wouldn't it be acting as well?
I mean,
we're talking about the movies, like acting skill, it is like the type of movies, success, all that, but just movies in particular. Because I feel if you add the other stuff, it's not fair. Because Denzel is just an actor, director, you know.
No, I'm talking about just
live theater too. Denzel does live theater.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's still acting. That's my point.
Okay.
So it's not really fair to include Will Smith's music catalog because Denzel doesn't have one.
No, I'm not saying music.
Who do you think shows more range in their characters between Denzel and Will?
Denzel. I think Denzel.
Can I get a hoo-hoo?
Is he always this extra?
Ever since the crescents got bigger.
How does he move like that?
It's all in the hips.
Oh, yeah.
At YoPlay, we always select the best strawberries. Perfectly ripe. That's why our yogurt is so good. YoPlay, America's favorite strawberry yogurt.
I would say Will, because Denzel never really plays. He never goes between drama and comedy, but Will does.
Okay,
that's a good, yeah.
That's a good point. Valid point, Jasmine.
Valid point. Yes, his stuff is all drama.
Okay, I'll give you that. And I will say this: sometimes Denzel and Will both offer a form of nostalgia. Just for me speaking personally, Denzel and Will both offer a form of nostalgia, but Denzel offers a form of nostalgia for me that's comforting. Like my mom loves him.
Yeah.
So it's got more of a sitting on the dock of the bay. It's got a little more of that to it.
I think Will Smith was definitely one of the first actors that became my favorite actor on my own without my parents' influence or my cousins or anything like that. So I'll give you that, Gigi. That's a good point.
Right. See, Will is somebody I looked at and I was like, hey, it's a cool guy on TV. And I saw Denzel and I was like, you know, my mama think he's fine.
I also thought Denzel was fine.
Fast ass little girl.
Yeah, like Denzel. Denzel has a certain je ne sais quoi. Like you know he got on
jupe
socks. Yeah, match his shoes. Like he does not have on white socks. Yeah. He doesn't. He has on the perfect sock to go with his shoe.
That's a wild swag to have. I got that sock shoe swag.
I'm just saying, you can tell it's small details to let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, might have been him at one time.
Like Dapper.
He always uses a shoehorn.
Well, hard
any loafer, he putting it on with a shoehorn.
I like shoehorns.
Oh my God, he had a shoehorn.
He got a money clip. I know he got a money clip.
Oh my God, that's so old school.
I know it's engraved. Like it's just
it's engraved.
Absolutely. A man of leisure. And
all right, well, let's put it to a vote. What we going with? We going with Will or we going with Denzel?
Wait, to get rid of or to keep?
Denzel finna go.
Oh, to get rid of.
You want to keep this person, but all the other person's stuff leaves. Their whole category.
Oh, we're to say who to keep, right?
Yes.
I'm keeping Will.
Will.
I hate to do that too, man. It really hurt my feelings. Like I feel like my mama know I did this.
Will Smith stays unanimous with everybody. We're gonna jump into this last and final topic right after this.
When I tell you I love cash, man, that is an understatement, okay? I use it to pay friends and family. I use it to receive money from friends and family because, you know, sometimes they be owing your boy. And I use it to pay for stuff all the time, like food, which is probably my favorite.
We have, would you rather be famous for something embarrassing versus something everyone hates?
Give us examples.
What's the hate?
All right, so famous for something embarrassing, like a video that went crazy viral, got cut into memes and GIFs.
Like you peed on yourself. Like I pooed on myself or something like that.
Or getting knocked out, or trying to
just
run from a restaurant, or you know,
whatever's embarrassing to you. Okay,
super embarrassing like that, and something that everyone hates. Like you come up with a technology that the government is able to see people immediately for any crime that they committed, or know what people are easier, or you created speed bumps or something, like something that everybody hates. You are the creator of that.
That second one sounds like we made money off of it. That first one was like embarrassing. It was probably on somebody else's page. It probably just made you humiliated, but I feel like whatever that second one was successful enough to even get a public opinion about it. So if everybody hated it, that means it did amazing. And then that means you could probably either not care and be rich, or you can bounce back from it by making something else. People make shit that people hate all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't even know who came up with it half the time.
Oh, they don't know in this scenario, right?
They don't know in this scenario.
What if both scenarios made you a lot of money?
Yeah, like the viral clip.
Yeah, you monetize that.
Think about what was the boy name? These Nuts guy. He was doing club appearances and all types of shit.
You're talking about
Welvin.
Oh,
That's the worst example. That's the worst example of all time. He ended up homeless.
But
we're not talking about that part. We're
not talking about that part. We're just saying
that's the same path. That's the same path. It didn't do anything for him.
And they didn't say rich and famous. They just said famous.
But I'm saying they didn't say he was rich for what you created.
They didn't say he was rich. They just said famous.
Who's one person that got rich and famous from doing something embarrassing?
Welvin. He just didn't. He didn't. I mean,
that wasn't embarrassing. It was funny.
So let me ask you. Let me see.
Who embarrassed themselves into stardom?
Gorilla Glue Girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She did. She did.
The Apple
viral memes are embarrassing yourself into And
That's
so
an
Kim Kardashian. That was embarrassing for
I
her.
knew somebody was gonna say that,
But
but
it was she. I mean, that was embarrassing for her. You know what I'm saying? She
gotta have the
when
right
she
move.
made that. She didn't think people was gonna watch it.
they
Come on,
dropped
man.
it. The family dropped it. That wasn't
No, I'm
embarrassing
saying,
for
but
them.
when it was made, because somebody else was gonna drop it, and they were gonna make the money from it.
But
So
also
it was
that-
like either we make the money or you make somebody else.
That
But
was
I'm saying
just
it was
embarrassing after the fact. The reason for the video wasn't embarrassing. She was having sex. It was just embarrassing that it got.
But he
out.
didn't say that. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it was.
he didn't say.
It was, it's not you making you're doing something embarrassing with that intent. It just
So
was
this could be a
embarrassing.
sex tape.
It could be anything that's embarrassing that if people watch, you'd be embarrassed.
Yeah, it could be.
It's just embarrassed that people know that whatever happened happened.
Right.
Like when
Well,
Meg got pulled over for cutting into the carpool lane when she broke the line, and somebody
That
had
wasn't
filmed that.
embarrassing. I'm a G. Hey, okay, I break these laws. Hey, okay, it was just a traffic ticket, but you know, hey,
Not break these laws.
outlaw.
Break
Hey.
the law. We ain't playing. Break the law.
Meg was like, "My mom is gonna be so mad at me." She was freaking out in that car.
Boy, stop.
She was running from
You
the
be
fun
lying.
tree.
You be lying about this whole situation every time. I just crossed a double line. That's what it's all it was, Gigi and Jasmine. That's it. I just crossed a double line on the highway and the police caught me. And Tahir was in my car because we was leaving a shoot.
And they arrested you for that?
No, girl, they gave me a
had no
ticket.
handcuffs that would fit her.
I was going to say, my God, crime must be down.
You're feeding my groundhog Blue, right?
Purina 1.
The Blue's got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, barley.
Purina 1 has chicken, rice flour, corn gluten meal, whole grain corn, chicken byproduct meal.
Let's switch to Blue.
It's wrong for me to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, considering I'm also Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But ever since my first Cinnadust covered bite, I can't hide who I am. Must Cinnadust.
I'm surprised Tahir got out of there without being arrested.
I know. He ain't say nothing. He was looking like this the whole time.
Okay.
Listen, this was after
pork
they
in the
had,
car.
It was like 3 back-to-back black shoes. So when she got pulled over, I had my hands on the dash.
It's already out the window.
Say, put your hooves away, sir.
I know. There's like, put them away. We're not looking for everything bagels today.
Smells like bacon in this car.
I got some with me, officer.
Tahir done took his shoes off. Got it smell like ham.
Not Frito feet.
Wait, what was we talking about?
I don't remember.
Embarrassing stuff.
Do you want to be famous for something embarrassing or something everybody hates?
But what if it's something everything like it's like mind reading? So anytime you pass by something, people can see what exactly is on your mind. I think that's something that everybody would hate.
You mean that's our power?
No,
No,
that's
that's
what you
something you
made.
created.
That's what you created that everyone hates is when you walk past it, you can see their
When you got
thoughts.
these glasses on, you can read everybody's thoughts.
Oh, and everybody has it.
Yeah.
So I'm rich. Yeah. I feel like this is every version of this means I started an empire.
Okay, so but to make it even, you got to say the same thing about the embarrassing video. So both of them, you're equally rich. Both of them, you're equally rich.
So you're rich and famous from either situation. Which one would you rather be? Okay.
Exactly.
The making something.
That everybody hates.
Yeah.
I don't know because embarrassing is really dependent upon the person because everybody's level of shame is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. You know what I mean?
But this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing
to me.
This is
I
embarrassing
think
to
I'd
you.
just rather go for something everybody hates because it could be something, something as simple as I invented single track wigs instead of double wefts.
You got a one-ply wig on?
Huh? Don't nobody want no boneless ass wig, but don't nobody want no big pageant one either. So maybe they hate me because I came up with too big of wigs. There's a war against big wigs.
Big wigs.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I wasn't.
There
I
is.
wasn't
There's a
abreast.
whole war against big wigs. Everybody getting their hot comb and they flat iron in the wig all the way.
That
It's a
is
war
true.
against
Mhm.
wigs.
I like a big wig.
I
I'm
love
from
a big
Texas.
wig, baby. I love a big Texas pageant ass wig. Vaseline on the teeth ass wig. Love it. Love it.
That
I
paints a
love big ass
picture.
hair. Sign me
Big
up.
Peggy Bundy wig.
I love it.
Yes.
Love it every single time.
Vaseline on the teeth wig.
Yeah, that's in pageants they make you put Vaseline on your teeth for a brighter smile.
Oh, really? That works?
And and keeps the lipstick from sticking to your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
No,
See,
I know that.
You don't know nothing about this pageant.
I ain't never listen. That's a whole nother world, Gigi. I'm gonna let you live.
I know they don't because they don't require that at the horse show.
Nope.
Next year.
we just get brushed and go on out there. Get a couple sugar cubes, some hay.
They want you trot a little bit.
Show off that wagon and keep going. You're a light stepper. I don't know. I think I'd rather be famous for something everybody hates. I'm gonna go with something everybody hates.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Remember when Elon bought Twitter and changed it to X? Remember those 2 weeks? Everybody was so mad.
That was a perfect example.
Everybody was mad as hell. We all still on that bitch, aren't we?
I deleted mine.
You did?
Right.
I sure did.
I deleted my TikTok. When I opened it up and saw that message, I was like, oh.
You did?
Delete.
Damn.
I ain't deleting mine. I'm keeping mine up.
I ain't deleting mine. I
do it all the time.
Be outside over there. Okay, I be outside over there on TikTok.
You know what? I couldn't get the algorithm anyway. Like I couldn't break into it, so I was just like, oh well.
Yeah.
Let me get on out of here.
Yeah.
You were doing good, Tia. I enjoyed your takes.
What you
I
finna say?
did.
Meg? What you finna say? Go ahead.
Nothing.
Nah,
I did.
it's a
I mean,
lead-in, Meg. It's a
first of all,
lead-in.
I liked every one of your TikToks. Okay, don't even do that.
Okay.
I liked your takes on stuff. You should have kept
Well,
going.
they're
Kept
still on
at it.
Instagram. They're
Right.
still on Instagram and Facebook.
I don't really like them on Instagram. I like them on TikTok.
Video.
Nope, no, they're not. It's
the
different.
She said she don't like them on the other platforms. I only like
TikTok
them on
is a little
Instagram.
different.
Yeah. Yeah, the algorithms are very different on all three of them for sure.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I still like Instagram. So
Yeah.
it's what it is. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like something embarrassing would kind of blow over.
Both
or you would get more comfortable with it, like living with it.
Right.
Versus something like being someone that everyone hates. You created something and now everyone hates you for it.
That'll blow over too.
1 in 4 taxpayers was a victim of identity theft.
Like me.
That's 1 in 4.
Right.
Yeah.
And they didn't say you hate me. They said you hated what I created.
I just couldn't deal with something embarrassing. It reminds me of like Steve Urkel. Like everywhere you go, people like, did I do that? Did I do that? It's just so annoying.
I thought about that too, Jasmine. I definitely thought about because how that role, he was so good at it. No one could see him as anything else. So I know he regretted it or resented it for a little bit. So
you're gonna get trolled. No one's gonna troll you for the other thing, like the creation. Nobody was running up to Steve Jobs like, iPhone. Like,
well, we love the iPhone. The iPhone was great.
A lot of people hate it.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of people who are very anti-iPhone. Like
it's like a whole community.
But I mean, like, are they anti because of the child labor laws or the low pay? Or are they anti because they're pro Android?
Well, that's the thing. It's so popular that there's a bunch of reasons why people hate each one. People are pro, like Androids are better. They have better cameras. They have better blah 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 interfaces.
And overseas, it's not a iPhone market. It's an Android market. In other countries, those are the top rated phones. There's more people with Androids probably in the world than there are iPhones. It's just America. We're very iPhone heavy here.
We are.
Right.
But all right. Well, sounds like everybody kind of make their decision. Let's put it to a vote.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson?
What was the question? I know
Would
we're
you
talking
rather be
about
famous,
iPhones.
famous
Okay.
for something embarrassing versus something everyone hates.
Something everyone hates.
Yeah, something everyone hates because I'm gonna say it's not my fault. I just created the invention, but these people took it and turned it into something
I
ugly.
sold it.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
That's what I
Give
go
me
with.
the invention and the
Same.
patent.
I go
Look at you
with.
niggas getting out of here. Okay, all right, we're unanimous. We got three unanimous. All right, there it is. Before we get out of here, man, we want to thank our special guest, Jasmine W, for coming back through, and Gigi LaFleur back in the building. OG squad, we got Meg Scoop, I'm Tahir Moore, and we got Young Jesus in the back. Young Jesus on the track, nigga.
If Tahir and Meg were on Noah's Ark.
It got me in a trance.
Shut up, Pat. I heard you.
Baby, you your dance.
We'll see you guys next week on another episode of Squadcast Versus. Peace, guys.
You know how you get $1,000 back from Discover? You spend $100,000. How does spending $100,000 to get $1,000 back ever make you rich? Where did you take your math class?
I'm going to tell you the 3 simple steps I followed to pay off $23,000 of debt in 1 year.
If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, here's what you got to do. And this is coming from someone who did it herself. I broke the paycheck to paycheck cycle when I was 25 and only making $27K a year.
You know how you get $1,000 back from Discover? You spend $100,000. How does spending $100,000 to get $1,000 back ever make you rich? Where did you take your math class? Really, this is absolutely ludicrous. But everybody's counting their dadgum points, and everybody's trying to figure out some way I'm beating up on Chase. Chase is kicking your butt. Their building's bigger than yours, and their furniture's nicer than yours. You ought to have a clue by now. At the car, I got a car payment bigger than your house payment. Some of you, average car payment in America now is $499. That's suspiciously like $500. If you take $500 a month and invest it from age 30 to age 70, you'll have, would you believe it? You're going to have over $5 million. And you scratch your head and wonder why you're freaking broke. God, no wonder your students have student loans, because you're driving a dadgum $1 million car, $2 million, $3 million car. That's what it's costing you with your stupid car payment to impress somebody at a stoplight that you will never meet, and the thing's going down in value like a rock. We have to stop and think, America.
And this is where Dave and I disagree. I do not believe that you should steer away from credit cards entirely. I do believe that having a credit card can be very beneficial as far as you getting a loan for a house, as far as you getting a loan for a car, as far as you getting loans for these different items. I do think that having a credit card can absolutely do you wonders. However, this is only if you use credit cards responsibly. And this is where I think I align more so with Dave Ramsey. I think the mindset that he is installing in his viewers is one that understands the psyche of the average American. Most Americans do not use credit cards well. Most Americans do not use credit cards responsibly. They treat it as an extension of their bank account rather than a reflection of it. And so they spend money that they do not have. So how can I critique Dave Ramsey on the viewpoint that he has when he has talked to tens of thousands of people over the years that have misused credit cards? One of the comments say, if you're going to spend the money anyway, why not put it on a credit card? Just pay it in full. Yes, I completely agree. If you do intend on using a credit card, make sure that you pay it in full. The problem is most people don't. Another person says, pay off the credit card every month to avoid paying interest and enjoy the cash back because it's free money. It also builds your credit in the long term. Don't miss a payment and pay the full amount. And yes, again, I agree with this sentiment. But to Dave Ramsey's point, what happens if you lose your job? What happens if you lose your source of income? What happens if you're placed in a position where you do not have the means to pay off your debt? Well, now you're ass out and you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That could result in you being in a cycle of debt that is extremely difficult to pay off. And so yes, I disagree with Dave Ramsey. I think that you should use credit cards if you intend on using them responsibly and paying them in full monthly. However, I understand the position that Dave is in. He has talked to thousands of people over the years, and millions of people listen to him. And so generally, it is in his best interest to have the viewpoint to stand against credit cards, given that the average American does not use them properly and ends up in a cycle of debt as a result.
If I were to have my first $10,000 again to invest, this is exactly how I would invest it. I started saving from a young age, around like 15 or 16, and I started investing around 18 years old, and now I have over a 6-figure portfolio at 22. I'm kind of like gung-ho about financial literacy, so I want to teach as many people as possible how to start investing early because the effect of compound interest is insane. First, you're going to allocate 70% of this to an ETF, which is just a broad basket of stocks that you buy all at once. I would recommend either VU or VTI. VU tracks the top 500 companies, and VTI is a little bit broader. It includes mid-cap and small-cap companies as well. So this is literally set and forget core. You are not going to be tracking this. This is a long-term hold, and this is historically the best way to generate wealth over time. The effect of compound interest and continuing to contribute to this every single year is undeniable, and you will be lucky if you can start earlier. Next, to add more resilience to your portfolio, I would recommend allocating 20% to international stocks. And again, you're going to want to do ETFs for this. A good ETF is VXUS. This ETF covers small, mid, and large cap companies outside the US. This is good for when the US ain't doing too well, so you want to have a broader diversification of your assets. So the last 10% is optional. You can either put that into VU or the international stocks if you want, but I think it's good to do your own research and pick single stocks that you would want to invest in. This part does require some research, but if you believe in something like gold or Tesla, something that's well backed and that you believe in personally, I would recommend allocating your last 10% to this. This is the riskiest option because a lot of people just choose random stocks based on hype on Reddit and it just goes haywire. So I would say only invest in this category if you're okay with losing that money for the time being. 90% of your income is put into quite safe compounding machines, essentially. And the 10% that you chose yourself, based on how well you did your research, it could return even higher than those average ETF rates. So good luck and happy investing.
And she is so far ahead of the pack, it's ridiculous. But it's all because she began investing at a very young age, something I recommend everybody to do. What she spoke about are known as ETFs, exchange traded funds. What these are is an amalgamation of companies within a specific sector that you can invest in. They're often very well diversified, leading to risk mitigation and a lesser likelihood that you'll lose your money. 3 ETFs that I am most familiar with is VOO, VGT, and QQQ. VOO is basically an amalgamation of the top 500 companies within the United States, and so that gives you great exposure. VGT is an amalgamation of some of the top tech companies in the US. That also gives you great exposure, but it is more limited to the tech market. And then you have QQQ, which is an amalgamation of the top 100 non-financial firms in the United States. And so all of these different ETFs are great ways to accumulate wealth if you decide to invest in them. She also went on to talk about stock picking, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's when you pick a singular stock that you think will perform well, hopefully based upon your own research and analysis of the company, and then invest into that company.
You can unlock more than ever with the American Express Platinum Card. Access over $3,500 in value each year. Explore new restaurants with.
Hey everybody, this is Future Fahim here, having to interrupt Video Fahim from being a dumbass because he didn't want to finish his goddamn sentence. And so essentially the benefit of investing in a singular stock is you can receive greater returns on your investment, but that also means that you will have greater losses if that stock were to go awry. Meanwhile, if you were to invest in an ETF, it is more well diversified, leading to slower gains, but also a lesser likelihood that you'll lose money. And so that is the difference between ETFs and stock picking, and it's all up to your own individual investing style. I hope everybody continues to have a wonderful time watching this video because I am definitely getting pissed off editing it. You heard me, you heard me, you heard me?
This is of course given the caveat that you do your due diligence in terms of your research and you don't just invest in a company based upon hype or or Reddit, as she said, but overall, I think that she gave wonderful advice as to how to build wealth in terms of investing. It's one of the easiest ways to build wealth, and I think this video is tailored for those who have yet to invest or are investing and are not taking it serious. And so hopefully she encouraged somebody out there to engage in the stock market and of course do their research before they decide to throw their money at a company. Let's keep going.
People have been asking me like how I structure finances. Okay, I made this little paperwork. I'm gonna try to explain it best I can, okay? So income comes in. When my income comes in automatically, 401k. And then from there, automatically gets into an investment bank. That'd be Fidelity and Vanguard. That goes to the Roth IRA and S&P 500. That's automatic. I have that automatically. My income is split, by the way. So it goes to all of these different banks. It goes to 2 investment banks, 2 credit unions, 1 bank, national bank, another national bank. That is how I do it. So what I do all month is I stay right here. I use credit cards. So when I use credit cards, when I get paid, well, I already know because like the way I have my credit card set up, and you can call and have them change like your statement date if you like. I know like subprime bank's not gonna do it, but Capital One will work with you. American Express will work with you. Navy Federal definitely, like most of them will work with you, right? You can kind of play with it. You have to just call and ask. But even if they don't, you can run into a situation where you can just make sure that you have the money by the statement day. So what you do is you keep the money in your. What I do is I keep my money inside of my checking account. I don't touch it. It just stays there. I'm using credit cards all month to protect myself from fraud, get points, yada, yada, yada. I never, ever, by the statement date, I never, ever let my utilization show more than 10%, ever. Like, if I'm getting close to there, I just start paying it back immediately. A lot of people say, well, pay your credit cards back every single time you spend it. That can get exhausting. You got to set a day where you just sit down and you're like, all right, now it's time to start moving stuff around. So that's what you do. You use your credit cards, right, all month, and you left your money that's sitting in your checking, you leave it there. And you use your credit cards, it's time to come by statement date, you just pay it. It's that easy. Also, I have a high yield savings account, and that's a quarterly pool. So a quarterly pool, when I say a quarterly pool, I'm not pulling everything out. That means quarterly, I usually have like an expense. I have kids, so I usually have like something I need to buy, whether it's back to school shopping, Christmas, birthdays, travel. I'll do a quarterly pool. Every 4 months, I'll go look at it, and I'm like, all right, how much do I need to pull out of here? That's a quarterly pool. Most of the time, and the card that my wife uses, that we use for family, is the charge card. Why? Because there's no utilization on there, but it has to be paid in full. Like, that's a card that you have to pay in full. With the charge card, you use it, you pay it. Use it, you pay it. We never use more than what we make. Like, if we make X amount of dollars, we're going to spend X amount of dollars and pay back. Like, that's money that's sitting in National Bank. Charge card, because National Bank uses the charge card. It's Chase. Okay, it's Chase. The Chase card is the charge card. The bank, that's where that money goes there. We're just using that. We're using that. These are just leverage. Having a credit union, that's just leverage. That's just to be a part of a credit union, auto loans, mortgages, all the cheap stuff, like all the benefits. That's why you have a credit card for the credit union. But usually, that's just keep all our auto pay stuff. Auto pay, that's the water bill. That's the power. That's just like little stupid stuff, right? Like during the summer though, I'm on it with this because like utilities and all that goes up. So I'm on it with this. I just make sure that statement day, pay down to 10%. Money coming from here. It's all has to do with your income. It doesn't matter how much you make. You can make a system like this work with little or a lot of money. And always like have everything auto. So if your employer has Workday, ADP, a lot of those payroll systems, you can set percentages of what of your income is to go to different pools of banks. You can do as many as you want. It's your money. You can decide how you want to do it. If you want $100 to go here to just take care of something that's over here, cool, you can do that. If you want $1,000 to go over here to take care of something, you can do whatever you want, right? But you have to diversify your funds because when I was on my financial journey, when I first started, when I had all of my money sitting in one account, you tend to spend it. It's just like if you have cash in your pocket, you tend to spend it. Like you just tend to you see it, you tend to spend it if it's all in one pool. But if it's divided in systems, then you know, okay, this is for this, this is for this, this is for this, this is for this. And a lot of these credit cards, they have points. You can gain points for doing stuff that you already do. And these points, maybe I'm just crazy with the points, but these points can get you free travel. You can go places, hotels. You have lounge access, $120 and Uber Eats and Uber. Like that's just free money from what you already have working for you. That's free game.
And the brother is spitting facts. I think that it's wonderful that you have I think that it is a great thing to have a system set up for how you spend your money after you get paid. And as he said, the more systematized you are with your funds, the less likely you are to senselessly spend money. If you're one of those people who cannot handle having large sums of money in one account, every time you see a big lump sum of cash, you just feel the need to spend it, which honestly may be an indicator of a much larger problem. But anyways, if you're one of those people, it could benefit you to have your money in separate accounts. That way you know how to utilize your money, where your money should be allocated to, and how much you should budget in terms of your lifestyle. But what this whole thing boils down to is you having discipline. You can set up all the credit unions that you want. You can set up all the systems that you desire and have it established the way that you think it should be in your head. But if you consistently spend money that you don't have,
then you will perpetually be broke.
One comment says, my wife and I have been doing this and our credit scores have skyrocketed. Our limits increased as well. Great thing to do. Another person says, great explanation and great job on maintaining this system. Another comment says, I pretty much do the exact same thing. Money hits USAA, then it immediately transfers a portion to Fidelity. Fidelity's money market account, money sitting waiting to be invested, is borderline a high yield savings account close to 4%. Credit cards all month. When I learned to do this, my financial situation drastically improved. Credit score through the roof, tons of points, benefits from the cards, and as a kid who grew up lower class, I see more money than I thought I'd ever see in my accounts. So as you can see, things work properly when you are disciplined and well maintained. But this can only work if you make sure that you stick to it. If you're one of those people where you know that you won't be able to handle dealing with credit cards and dealing with all of the debt that you'll accrue and not being able to pay it in full, then this is not for you. However, if you do this and you maintain it well, it could work wonders in terms of your credit score and the opportunity.
Wait 1 second. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. So wait 1 second.
What is this? Shot from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believed on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man. What is this? Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believed on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man. What is this? Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believed on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man. What is this? Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believed on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man. What is this? Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up. What is this? Yeah. Love feels strange when it come from a distance. You ain't believe on that proud of my winnings. What is this? I survived what they thought would break me. Now they shocked by the man is this. Shocked from the same people who doubted. Now they clap when I walk in the room, feel crowded. What is this? Used to laugh when I said I was chosen. Now they stare like they seen a ghost when I show up.
Yo, so this is what I'm gonna say. So I am going to be working on some things, getting some things situated for my notebook, because as soon as it's time for me to be back working outside, I gotta up the antes and get my stuff back working. You feel me? Because being an independent contractor, it's like a lot of the people don't be understanding what it means to be an independent contractor. Because a lot of people believe that I have workman's comp. I don't got that. I was blessed to be married to my woman to the point to where I don't have to get insurance. I'm insured through our marriage and through what the work she does. And I gotta get another one of these business binders for Never Late Medical. I gotta have a whole new Never Late Medical design for sure. So let's get back into it, shall we? Let's get back into it.
Opportunities that will open up for you.
The best.
Hey everybody, Walton Goggins here. Starting a business is never easy, but with GoDaddy Aero, that endeavor is about to become a whole lot easier.
Best hack to saving money and stop over-consuming, as someone who paid off $40,000 credit card debt this year and is now consumer debt free, is to stop consuming media. Yeah, I stopped doom scrolling on TikTok. I don't have Facebook. I'm barely on Instagram. The only social media I use is probably YouTube, but I'm literally just playing Christmas music all the time. That's actually, YouTube is where I listen to a lot of my music. But other than that, I don't consume any media at all, because I felt like I always felt influenced to get the next cool thing, the next coolest set, when I honestly didn't even need it.
And she spoke on something that a lot of people deal with: the social pressure from social media to buy things that you don't need. And that's why I've always been an advocate for taking breaks from social media, sometimes putting your phone down and deciding not to scroll on Instagram, on TikTok, and all of these websites that really are profiting from you being advertised content that they know that you're too undisciplined to not buy. And as a result of being chronically online, seeing family members, friends, strangers even, spending money and seeming as if they're enjoying themselves, you can then go down a tirade of recklessly spending money to impress people who couldn't give a damn. And this is something that I've noticed in plenty of my videos. This is an issue that is more prevalent amongst the female rather than the male, because studies have indeed shown that social media has a more negative impact on the psyche of the female rather than the male. But overall, I think that overspending and overconsumption is an American issue, and it could be solved by making sure you manage your money well and you do not overspend, or just spend when you don't have to.
So you're in debt and you want to pay it off. You don't need a complicated repayment plan. You just need to follow these 3 simple steps. Welcome to day 7 of Lucky Lessons, your Thought Daughter digital advent calendar with daily lessons to help you live a luckier, more successful life. And today we're paying off that debt. I'm going to tell you the 3 simple steps I followed to pay off $23,000 of debt in 1 year. Step 1, I started making payments more often. A mistake I was making when I was paying towards my student loans on auto payment was I didn't see how the payment was being applied. Every month, hundreds of dollars was going towards the interest and like a little bit was going towards the principal. That's why over time, the debt didn't decrease at all. When you're paying back some form of debt, your interest is accruing on a daily basis. By increasing the frequency that you are making payments, you are giving that interest less time to accrue, and more of your payment is going to go towards the principal, which is like the base amount that you owe. So when I really locked in on paying off my debt, I started off by paying the same amount that I'd been paying every month, but dividing my payments in two. And instead of making that one payment every month, I started making a half payment every other week. Step 2, I increased the amount of money that I was paying towards my loans every month. Now, the way that I needed to do this was by increasing my income. I had a corporate job and I negotiated a higher salary at work. And with that higher salary, I automatically started putting the difference towards my debt payments each month. Also, during this time, I had a side hustle. This was when my podcast was growing, and this is when I was able to start paying myself a part-time salary. And every time I paid myself, that money all went towards my debt. Step 3, I tracked my finances super closely. And anytime I had the slightest bit of money left over, it automatically went towards my debt. A random check in the mail went towards my debt. Got a refund, went towards my debt. If I painted my nails at home instead of going to the nail salon, then I would make a payment towards my debt for the amount of money that I would have spent going to the nail salon. By this point, I was constantly making payments, and no payment was too big or too small. I was beginning to make payments so often that nearly everything that I was paying was going towards the principal because I wasn't even giving that interest any time to accrue. Month after month, this allowed me to really chip away at that principal until the debt was paid off. So to sum it up, 1, making payments more often. 2, increasing how much money is going towards your debt. And maybe this means getting some sort of side hustle, side job, finding a way to increase your income and putting that increase towards the debt. 3, tracking your finances super closely to find any extras, any wiggle room in your budget that can go towards a payment. Those are the 3 simple steps that you can use to pay off any kind of debt. Now notice, I said simple, not easy, but it's absolutely doable.
And that sister spitting real game. I know it's not necessarily easy, but you can only cut so much. I know. I'm one who has always been for minimizing your expenses. And while that is a critical component of this equation as far as being able to pay off your debt, there is only so much you can cut. So at some point, you're going to have to start that side hustle. You're going to have to enter entrepreneurship. You're going to have to ask for a raise or job hop. And this is because the floor can only go so low, but the ceiling can go indefinitely high. And so increasing your income is absolutely a significant part of this equation as well. But in addition to that, she talked about prioritizing the debt that you have. So making sure that you are making payments towards your debt with any bit of income that is left over from anything that you do. So if you're a lady and instead of getting your nails done, you're doing them at home, that money that you would have spent getting your nails done go towards the debt. If you're a man and you decide I'm going to learn how to cut my own hair instead of going to the barbershop, the money that you would have spent going to the barbershop now goes towards making an extra payment. This is how you completely wipe off your debt in a minimal amount of time. But once again, another amazing piece of advice from a brother or a sister that can serve us well.
Auto insurance all seems the same until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file claims, schedule repairs, and access roadside assistance right through your app. Or you could take your chances somewhere else. Get a quote today.
Let's keep going.
If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, here's what you got to do. And this is coming from someone who did it herself. I broke the paycheck to paycheck cycle when I was 25 and only making $27K a year. The first thing you have to do is you have to start tracking your money. Take 5 minutes at the end of each day, look at your bank account, look at your credit card transactions, and write down what you spent your money on. If you've never done this before, I promise that you will find some things that you're spending money on that you do not want to be spending money on. Once you've been tracking your spending for 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to make your first budget based off your actual spending. If you're spending $800 a month on takeout and you suddenly try to get down to like $100, that's gonna feel super restrictive. You're probably gonna fail. You're probably gonna hate budgeting and you're gonna give up and just go back to spending money how you were spending money before. So don't do that. Now that you're tracking your spending and budgeting on a regular basis, you're gonna figure out if you're actually living below your means or not. If you're not spending less money than you make, You need to fix that. Find areas in your budget where you can decrease spending or figure out how you can increase your income. Or better yet, do both. Now that you're living below your means, you're going to start saving up for your emergency fund. This is a separate savings account, preferably a high yield savings account that has money that you're only going to use for emergencies. It should be at least 1 month of expenses, but ideally 3 to 6. And if you could only put $10 away a month, do it. Start building that habit. Once you are consistently tracking your spending, living below your means, you have a fully funded emergency fund, congratulations, you've broken the paycheck to paycheck cycle.
And so I just wanted to end off the video with someone giving advice on how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. And ultimately what that video and all of the others boiled down to is living below your means, making sure you're prioritizing your debt, and increasing your income. Doing all of these 3 things will make sure that you are living in a greater financial standing than you were previously. And building those habits earlier rather than later can only benefit you and those around you. And so I think it is, again, important that we watch these videos, learn the lessons from those who have made mistakes already, such that we may not have to make them ourselves, and continue moving forward with that understanding. But thank you for tuning into this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in the next one.
Being an American right now is some scary fucking shit. Studio apartment, $2,500. Average cost of a car, $50,000. You want a bacon, egg, and cheese? Motherfucker, them eggs cost $20.
What?
Being an American right now is some scary fucking shit. Studio apartment, $2,500.
$2,500? That's the average? Where you live at? That's the average? He might be in New York or in California. Who paying $2,500 for a studio apartment? The average cost of a car is $50,000? My wife and I, we lost 2 cars that equal $50,000. What?
Average cost of a car, $50,000. You want a bacon, egg, and cheese? Motherfucker, them eggs cost $20.
Living in America is so expensive. People are broke, and now there's proof showing up in the numbers.
60% of the American public is about to lose everything they have.
Americans are not poor because they are lazy. They are poor because they are literally being bullied into it. Okay? Like, just think about it for a
Bro, if y'all learned how to manage y'all money correctly and not go all willy-nilly with your bread, y'all would have something. Y'all out here trying to compete with people that don't really even like y'all for real. Don't even like y'all from a can of paint. And then y'all want to be mad at people like me who work for themselves. I'm like, oh, my bad. Like, I'm blessed that I chose the entrepreneur route because they gotta pay me for what I'm worth, not pay me hourly. I don't get paid. I'm not a person who get paid hourly. I get paid per delivery. Whatever I'm delivering, there's money tied to it. There's money tied to it. Man, it's crazy.
second. Americans are being bullied into poverty as we speak. Okay? Wages do not keep up. We already know that. But prices have never stopped rising. They just keep going up and up and up. Rent, groceries, healthcare, insurance, everything costs more while the paychecks are barely moving. We're told to budget better or pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, right? Like the math is just not mathing anymore, dog. If you work full time, you're still struggling. If you get sick, you go into debt. You miss a paycheck, you're basically cooked. You know, you're losing everything. And that's not personal failure, okay? That is a system that is rigged, doing exactly what it is built to do. And the message is always the same, right? If you're drowning, it's your fault. That's what they say. It's your fault if you're drowning, okay? They always put it back on us. They're always gaslighting us and thinking that we're not working hard enough. That lie has kept people quiet. It keeps us exhausted, and it keeps us blaming each other instead of the system squeezing us dry. Most Americans are not asking to be rich. That I know that for a fact, right? Now, I'm not complaining if that happens, but we're asking for stability at the very least. That's not entitlement. That is something that I believe that people have the right to have. And the truth is simple. Poverty doesn't just happen. People are pushed into it. I truly believe that.
Americans are so broke and they don't even realize. Now, check this out. Let's say you live in the US and you make $3,500 a month after taxes. I'm being generous. Rent, $2,000. Car payment, $500. Car insurance, $200. Health insurance, $200. Phone bill, $100. Wi-Fi bill, $50. Light bill, $150. Water bill, $100. What's the point of making more money if you don't get to keep any of it? Who cares if you make $4,000 a month if you don't get to keep any of it? 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and that includes half of six-figure earners. 80% of you guys are in debt and don't own anything, and half of you guys don't even have $500 in your savings account. But let's call other countries poor and let's call other people poor. Living paycheck to paycheck your whole life and being in debt your whole life should be considered poverty, but it's not. And I know this is gonna hurt a lot of Americans, but it's the truth. The US system wants you to spend every waking moment of your life working and paying into a system that will never benefit you. Slaving away your whole life just to be retired for a measly 10 years. At least here in Mexico, we own our things, we own our houses, we own our cars, we're not in debt. But anyways, that's a story for another day.
People are broke, and now there's proof showing up in the numbers. Kellogg's reported an 8.6% drop in cereal sales. Crocs pulled its entire financial forecast. Heineken says people are drinking less. And even global giants like Nestle are seeing sales fall across the board. And what's scary about this, it's not about cutting luxuries. People are walking away from everyday items. Candy, snacks, fast food, takeout. Last Saturday, I went for lunch at a popular restaurant. Usually packed at noon, we expected a wait. Instead, we were just a handful of people there. Because consumers are cutting back hardest on items that bring joy. Chips, chocolate, going out to dinner. Not because they want to, because simply they don't have the fucking money. And companies know it. Forecasts are being pulled. Behind the scenes, they see the truth. Demand just isn't slowing. It's fucking collapsing. After 5 brutal years, Americans are barely hanging on. And now the administration slaps tariffs on top of it. It's like throwing gasoline on an already burning house. These families are one missed paycheck away from financial collapse. Americans aren't tightening belts anymore. They've run out of fucking notches.
Living in America is so expensive that it's not even living anymore. It's just a recurring subscription. You pay to live, you pay to work, you pay to eat, you pay to sleep. Rent, more than half your income. Groceries, doubled within a year. Gas, insurance, bills, taxes. Damn near make money just to give it away. You're not living the dream. You're financing your own exhaustion. And their solution is budget better. Like you're out here buying Ferraris and filet mignon every single day. When in all reality, you're broke just buying basic needs. And here's the kicker. You do everything right. You go to school, you get the job, you play by the rules, and you're still barely hanging on. It's not your fault. The system was built by design. They want you broke, distracted, and grateful for crumbs because a stressed, tired population doesn't rebel. It complies.
Y'all know that the average American doesn't have any money left over, if but maybe $200 or $300 left after they get paid every 2 weeks or every month. Did y'all know that? I'm sorry, but that I literally feel like it drive me to voluntary homelessness. I would volunteer to be homeless. There's no way they'd have me out here working for anybody and I can't live life after I pay bills. Y'all can have these bills back. Take the car, take the crib. You can have it. Listen, I'm going to be homeless on the streets before I dare. Because, see, the way I'm set up, my Father which art in heaven would never have that be my portion. That's
Look, I have never been homeless ever in life. I don't know what that life is like. See, this is what's going on in America. This world that we live in, people are being consumers. People are being consumers. Let me find it. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. So, look, the slave consciousness is real. If you get a job, you expect to what? Work and what else? Get paid? Why? Who taught you that? The people before you taught you that. They have conditioned you to be a consumer before a curator. Understand, you get conditioned to be a worker before you're an owner. Then they be mad at me because I'm an owner looking on the opposite side, seeing that's not how I'm living. That's not how life is for me. Like, I couldn't be conditioned to be a worker. That's not how my brain works.
Not my portion. There's no way that paying bills and not having any money left over to really exist, that's not my portion. That's not my portion. And I feel like if that doesn't motivate you and inspire you to get out here and go make some money, make more money. See, the problem with us nowadays is not that we don't know how to make money. It's just that we need to make more money. Find ways to make more money. Stop making excuses. You need to be trying to be the president of the United States before you stop trying to find a new job. Listen, if you got to switch jobs every single 2 weeks, then that's what you got to do. May the best salary win. Thank you.
You're not struggling because you're poor. You're struggling because you live in the USA. You're struggling because prices have gone up tremendously, but the wages haven't. You're struggling because your bills continue to increase, but your wages haven't. You're struggling because you have greedy, corrupt CEOs of companies that are continuing to record record profits but are refusing to pay their workers a livable wage. You're struggling because the country that prints money won't give that money back to its people. You're struggling because the country that is in $37 trillion and counting worth of debt somehow finds a way to give billions of dollars to fund new wars but won't find any money to fund the poor. You're struggling because this country is stealing 30 to 40% of your income, if not more. You're struggling because after this country wrongfully took 30 to 40% of your income, they're telling you to pay more during tax season. You're struggling because homes that used to cost $150,000 to $200,000 10 to 15 years ago are now costing $400,000 if not $500,000. You're struggling because those starter homes that used to be seen as affordable are now being bought by large corporations. You're struggling because rent was under $1,000 10 to 15 years ago is now costing almost $3,000 for a one bedroom. You're struggling because these greedy landlords continue to increase the rent. You're struggling because a $100 grocery bill 10 to 15 years ago will get you a huge haul, will now only get you a few things in 2025. You're struggling because the gas that you used to fill up your car used to be $1 and some change per gallon is now almost $4 a gallon. You're struggling because the cost of having a good time and living life has gone up tremendously. An airplane ticket used to be $200 round trip is now $400 one way. It used to cost under $1,000 to enjoy a vacation. Now it's costing almost $3,000 to $4,000 depending on where you go. You're struggling because you're forced to get a second job just to make ends meet as things continue to skyrocket. You're struggling because the American dream is no longer the American dream. It's the American nightmare.
You want to know how they're stealing from us in real time? Let me break it down. In the first quarter of 2025, companies threw $293 billion into their own buying stock. Not hiring us, not lowering prices, just pumping up the CEO bonuses. By the end of this year, they'll likely exceed $1.1 trillion in buybacks. That's money that could have gone into wages, benefits, or lowering costs for families. Instead, it just padded the pockets of the richest 1%. Meanwhile, rent keeps climbing or staying painfully high. Nationally, it's sitting around $1,750 a month. Even as some markets dip, places like Manhattan are nearly $3,000 a month just to live. And landlords openly admit that they plan to keep raising it. 6 to 10% increases in this year alone. And check this. Workers are more productive than ever. Productivity jumped 2.4% in the second quarter of 2025, but wages have barely moved. Since 1978, productivity has risen over 60%, but wages have crawled less than 20. So we're doing more for less. And rent isn't just expensive, it is inflation. Shelter alone drove more than half of April's inflation increase. Over the past 5 years, apartment rents rose 29%, single-family home rents rose 43%, while household incomes only climbed 23%. We're working harder, we're paying more, and we're falling further behind. This isn't capitalism, this is extraction. They are bleeding the working class dry while using our work to build their profits. So here's what nobody wants to admit. They pay us to live. They invoice us for existing. And until we call it what it is, we'll keep drowning in a life that was stolen from us.
Being an American right now is some scary fucking shit. Studio apartment, $2,500. Average cost of a car, $50,000. You want a bacon, egg, and cheese? Motherfucker, them eggs cost $20. You need gas to fill up that $50,000 car? Well, get ready to spend $70. The government? Yeah, that's no longer a thing, buddy. You want to be educated and go to school so you could do something with your life? Well, sorry. That's no longer a thing. If you happen to look something like I do, Hispanic, we're gonna send you out of the country, even though you were born here. Oh, and that small check that you earn every week? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take half of that. Give me that. And that car that you paid $50,000 for, we're gonna have to charge you taxes every year for that too. Pretty much, living a comfortable life in America right now is almost fucking impossible. Thank you, Trump.
There is now 0 states in the U.S. where a minimum wage job is enough to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. Now, whoa, before you go, well, don't work a minimum wage job, go find a better paying job. The whole reason a minimum wage was created was to prevent worker exploitation. The goal was to ensure that even the lowest paid workers could afford basic necessities. The real problem is that it's not even just the minimum wage. Even if you make the average salary in the United States $66,000 a year, you can still barely get by because the average annual expenses in 2023 was almost $80,000 a year. And we know that in the past 2 years, shit has hit the fan. To have the same purchasing power as the boomers did in the 1970s, a minimum wage job would have to be close to $60 an hour. A minimum wage job. Why don't you go find a $60 an hour job? Let me know how that goes. But no, we shouldn't tax the ultra wealthy and the mega corporations who are creating this crisis, because we should just wait for the money to trickle down into our mouths and all over our body. It's gonna trickle down.
People need to understand that you cannot hustle your way and budget your way out of an economy that's purposely crumbling its people. And the thought process of you all saying, well, just save more. Do you know people are having to decide whether or not?
See, that is why I started off early. When 2012, I graduated high school working for UPS. I told myself I'm going to retire from working 9 to 5s at 30. I'm 31 right now. I think I did the job, right? I did the job, right? A lot of people, before I got fired from my job that I was working, not a lot of people had faith in what I could do. I told them that I put all my faith in God's hands. All it took was for me to spend $40 to get a LLC. And now a lot of people don't even know what I do to make money. But
They're going to eat or pay a bill or eat and have heat or eat or even have a fucking enough money to get to work. Like, people are struggling. Everything is being raised up except the pay rate. And that's across all boards for everybody. You understand? So because you made your lick and you got in when you could get in and you invested in crypto right when it was right and you did the thing with the stocks and the ET, we understand that. Congratulations. Teach the others so they don't have to come beg you for fish to eat. But at the same motherfucking time, have some compassion, because it's hard out here.
60% of the American public is about to lose everything they have. People living paycheck to paycheck are about to go broke. The GDP numbers came in yesterday, and of course the economy receded, which I predicted 2 months ago, and people laughed. Mark my words, the second quarter is going to be far worse. Tariffs on Chinese products at 145% are about to kick in, which means everything you buy from China on Amazon or elsewhere is about to go through the roof. Grocery store shelves are starting to empty at Walmarts across the country, and of course grocery prices continue to soar. People who've been financing groceries on credit are starting to default on those payments.
Yikes.
We are about to see an economic catastrophe. If you're in this 60% that has little or no money, please stop spending money. Protect your family. Trump does not care about you. Even if you voted for him, he's a billionaire. He won't suffer, but you and your family will. Please protect yourself.
Yikes.
1 in 4 taxpayers was a victim of identity theft.
We're not just tax-paying Americans.
Little do you know, that's our competitor now. Who? Aiden Raw.
Ocho Cinco. DDG flexing on NFL players goes horribly wrong. Ocho Cinco speaks on competing with the top streamers. Listen. It's kind of crazy that streamers are now competing with NBA, NFL, NHL, and soccer players. What? Streamers are now being seen as celebrities. I was already told that I was AI. Like, I was told I wasn't a real person. I'm like, what?
Kai, DDG.
He said streamers make more money than 95% of the NFL.
Not true.
Is that true?
Who is this talking like this?
DDG. You know, he had the baby with Haley.
Oh my God.
Now DDG is beefing with NFL players?
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Now y'all know I've been a fan of DDG for a long time. And contrary to popular belief, I think DDG is actually humble.
You got PlayStation?
No.
Xbox?
No.
You want a PlayStation?
For real? Yeah. Mom. Oh my God. It's his birthday on the 7th.
But I gotta be honest, that was Daryl talking. Who? That wasn't DDG. Daryl is humble. But DDG on the other hand, all this nigga does is talk about money. But DDG's entire personality is money.
Money is just my favorite rebuttal because nobody can call me broke. So a can't call me. If I can say, oh, I got more money than you, I'ma say that.
Yeah, I think I pocket watch too much. You think I talk about money too much?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah. We talk about money way too much.
Doodle garbage can only bring up money. He can't help nobody with mental health. He can't help nobody with depression. He'll probably just tell them, go get some money.
Hey, I think that's another reason him and Jay Cinco was beefing. Yeah, money and la.
I bet I could spend more money on anything than spend on
Huh? Like, this nigga is genuinely a kid. Like, I swear, bro, like, I never had a real conversation with this nigga with actual substance. Like, he is the type of person, nigga, he cannot tell you something and make you sit down and really think. Like, all he could talk about is how to buy something, how to buy this or how to buy that. Like, this nigga cannot sit there and really have a real convo with you.
That's why I let him have my money to take a picture.
But yet again, it looks like DDG talking about money is getting him into more problems.
Brought to you by the man D Green. Why am I not selling my dog D Green? Shout out to D Green, eh?
Thank you.
DDG says streamers are richer and more influential than your traditional celebrity. Now, actually, that's a true statement. Niggas like Kai Cenat and I Show Speed, they're 100% richer and more influential than somebody like Soulja Boy or...
Huh? I said this out of facts though. Streamers are richer, more influential than a traditional celebrity. Okay? I'm standing on that. All the lingo that every celebrity saying is from streamers. It's grown ass niggas in the industry talking about Glaze, talking about Riz, talking about this and that. Nigga, y'all got that from the streaming community.
But wait, DDG, do you consider yourself a streamer or a rapper? But yeah, streamers are definitely more relevant than celebrities. Why do y'all think whenever these rappers are about to drop an album, what's the first thing they do? They go beg all these streamers for promo. The streamers are legit more important. Now, obviously, streamers can get controlled. They are still part of the industry, but they have their own image.
Okay.
Hey, bro, I'll let Soluminati explain.
Sometimes y'all gotta put y'all egos to the side. I get it, you a rapper or a singer or a celebrity. But you don't have to be tough. You can be vulnerable. It's okay. Some people want to see you a little vulnerable. Y'all always gotta protect y'all image and y'all can't look a certain way. Y'all gotta act like y'all not above streamers or YouTubers no more. It's the end of celebrity, my nigga. It's a new wave of shit that's happening. We are everyday TV.
What's new with Google Ads? Google AI powers campaigns that work for you. Your ads multiplied. Your performance optimized. Your reach amplified.
Okay, Didi.
Yikes. Yikes. I mean, I'm a streamer, but I'm not up there yet where all the other streamers are at. I'm trying to get up in there. I'm in the algorithm. Now, it's time to take me to where my niche is. You feel me?
DG, so I have to agree with you on this tweet.
Wait a minute.
Streamers make more money than 95% of the NFL.
Huh?
Wait, what? Wait, I don't know if that is true.
What did he say?
Now, like I said, Kai Cenat, Biden Ross, I Show Speed, I don't know about 95%, but they are making more money than a lot of niggas in the NFL. But you gotta specify what you mean by streamers. Somebody said, nigga, you supposed to make more money. Y'all motherfuckers be on screen 24/7 all day. Got no life. Who the wanna live like that? Damn. Y'all niggas on Twitter be hating.
Oh my God.
No, the top 1% of streamers make more than 95% of the NFL. Yeah, like I said, that 1% is Kai and Speed but that's like 1 out of 1 million streamers. Wait, hold on, bro. Let me see who are the highest paid people in the NFL. Because DDG, you might be tripping, bruh. Okay, sportingnews.com. The 25 highest paid players from last year.
Huh? What is this?
Dick Prescoot makes $60 million a year?
Wait, what?
And Dick Prescoot is not even a top 10 quarterback. And he'll never be in the Hall of Fame. Nah, bro, that NFL money is different. Now, DDG, I don't know if you consider yourself a streamer, a YouTuber, a rapper, but you do not make more than these niggas in the NFL. Don't forget, India Love left you for Trayvon Diggs. Help!
D Green. All right, bet.
And that nigga's not even on a team anymore. He plays for free agency.
Ouch!
How is, bro, is Dick Prescoot really the highest paid player? Hold on, bro. Who is the highest paid?
Come on!
Bro, I was today years old when I found out that Dick Prescoot is the highest paid player, bro. He's making $60 million per year, bro. That's annually. What has Dick Prescoot accomplished in his career? Like, where do these numbers come from? I don't care if the Cowboys is America's team or any of that, bro. Bro, I'm about to be a Cowboys hater. I see why people hate the Cowboys now, bro. This man Dick Prescoot has never even came close to—
Stop it!
Okay, bro, let me get back on topic before, like, this video turns into something it's not, bro.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this.
Loan cannon!
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. Go to ondeck.com, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
Who's second? If he's number one, Josh Allen and Joe Burrow?
Come on!
And they're making $55 million a year. Trevor Lawrence? These guys are all making $55 million a year. Jordan Love?
Huh?
Tua Tagovailoa is making $53 million a year. Okay, bro, I'm done. Tua doesn't even know how to spell his last name, bro. Tua is 27 years old and already has CTE, but yet he's making $53 million a year. Yeah, DDG, this was a terrible take, bro. You said streamers? You should have just said Kai and Aiden, bro, and Speed. Somebody says, bro, you tweet more about who makes more money than about having a stable family. Jesus. Bro, you niggas on Twitter need to chill. It is not that deep. Y'all let DDG rage bait you this bad that you're getting personal and talking about his family? It is not that serious, gang. This tweet has nothing to do with his family. But nah, DDG, you are definitely disrespecting NFL players, bro. You must have forgot what Jalen Hurts' chain looks like. Bro, I ain't seen one streamer's chain that hit like this, bro. And not only is DDG rage baiting random people on Twitter, but he's legit rage baiting NFL players. Dallas Cowboys legend Des Bryant responds to DDG. He says, nah, Kai, you and a few probably making real money, but these non-top football guys be getting paid a lot as well. DDG is not making more money than Tua Tagovailoa. Bro, even Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, had to respond to this crazy tweet by DDG. He had to hit him with one of these. Really, nigga?
Who is this talking like this?
DDG. You know, he had the baby with Haley.
Oh my God. That shouldn't be the first explanation of who I am, bro. That's not the first explanation of who I am.
No! Uncle Shay Shay is being messy.
He said streamers make more money than 95% of the NFL.
Nah, that nigga tripping.
Is that true? Like, on your knowledge, just based on your knowledge about the contract, like entry-level contract, like rookie contracts.
For what rookie, though?
Let's say
somebody that got drafted?
Yeah.
First round?
First and fifth round. Oh, yeah, first 3 rounds.
But I mean, shit, it really depends on your pick. But if you anywhere in the first 32 picks, you 12, 15 M plus. You know what I'm saying? So like it kind of depends.
But that's 4 years, like what? Like a 3 or 4 year deal?
Yeah, depending on where you go.
12.
But you got franchise, you got 5-year options, you got franchise tag, you got all of that. But then, he said
95% of the NFL. Let me dialogue this a little more. Hold on.
But you gotta also say that. But let's say this though. Okay, let's say this.
He might be on something. Okay,
but let's say this: the top streamers. Let's say the top. Okay, you talking about the top streamers?
Yeah, I would say that.
Because
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna say majority of okay, in y'all knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Majority streamers that ain't the like top 10 niggas make what? Couple M's?
No, I'd say more than a couple.
Yeah, way more than
way more than a couple. Cause
I'm saying that ain't top 10. I'm saying that's not top 10. Oh no, that's not top 10. No, niggas that's cause like what he make probably 10 a year. He probably make 8 to 10 a year.
I would say
not just probably off streaming.
I would say 80 to 100K a month. That's like nowhere near.
But okay, but 80 to 100K a month, right? So it's what 12 months. So what? But let's say 100K. That's 1.2 million, right? That's 1.2 million. 12 in a year.
For the year, yeah. And that's just off the streaming shit. That's not including the brand deal.
But that's also 365 damn near.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Right. That's also you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think.
Because NFL made that in 6 months. Yeah.
Our shit 6 months, and I think like minimum is like 550, 600 is what niggas that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just your average nigga don't play for real, whatever make 550,000, 600,000 a year for 6 months though.
Yeah,
6 months worth of work. So like he could be onto something, but at the same time, it's like, are you talking about you, or are you talking about streamers in general? Cause like I don't know what y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all shit be looking like.
Y'all want to see how much money I got on Bitcoin? What's up, baby? So how you doing?
What is this? Shot from the same.
You did what? What happened? One second. Say it again.